Hey, are you thinking about moving to Daytona Beach? Well, today we're going to look at one of the suburbs in Daytona. That's Ormond Beach. We're going to look at the uniqueness of the area, and we're going to explore some of the real estate price points in the area. So hang on to your seats. That all happens right now. Hey, this is Todd with Living in Daytona Beach. If this is the first time to the channel, go ahead, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a thing about living in Daytona Beach. Plus, if you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, that is phenomenal. We talk to people like you all the time. So give us a call, text, email, and even set up a Zoom video call because we want to make your move memorable. Well, hey, today we're here in a suburb of Daytona Beach. It's Ormond Beach, just to the north of Daytona Beach. So we're going to look today at some real estate. We're going to look at some uniqueness of the area, kind of highlight some of the local restaurants in the area a little bit, touch on the schools that are in the area, but also talk about some of the green space we're going to find around here. Now, this is Ormond Beach, beautiful little community up here. I'm at the Casements right now. So the Casements actually was a summering place, a place to summer for the Rockefellers of all things. That's dedicated as basically a park now. So a beautiful park zone right now. Now, it's not uncommon in Ormond Beach to find yourself a nice green space, whether it be like the Casements or maybe even like a small lake or pond where you can spend your time fishing in the afternoons, walking the dog, playing with the kids, whatever it may be. It's a very unique area. So what's nice about Ormond Beach? Well, behind me you can see this is the Halifax River right behind me. And where I'm standing, the beach is not even more than a half mile away. So I have the river on one side of me right here. I have the beach just a half mile away. What could be better? You can see there is a large bridge behind me right there. Access points to the mainland and right over to the beach. But also you're gonna see here, got some docks down here, boat access directly to the Halifax River. And what else can I say about this area? This area, Ormond Beach, was actually dedicated as this is the birthplace of speed. It was in the early 1900s, 1903 to be somewhat exact, that they would race cars up and down the hard-packed sand of Ormond Beach. Lots of different things to explore here today. So without further ado, let's get to it. We got our first house on the list here in Ormond Beach. Just a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, a little over 1,400 square feet. Comes in around about 290,000. You can see it. I'm going to show you it behind me right here. No HOA in this neighborhood. Quiet neighborhood. Looks just great. Got sidewalks to walk on right here. Plenty of established trees. Again, this is a $290,000 house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a little over 1,400 square feet. Got yourself a carport right here. Again, it's a great home to get into the Ormond Beach area. And like I say, Not dealing with any HOA. You got plenty of quiet environment right here, quiet streets, walking paths, plenty of safety for the kids. Coming up on our second home on our list. This is what you're going to notice about Ormond Beach is a lot of established neighborhoods. This is no different. Somebody's working on the house over here. This one we're coming up on was built in 1976, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a little over 1,500 square feet. I'm going to turn around here so you can see it. And it comes in at $388,000. This one's a little bit more unique, kind of a little quiet across the way from here. It's basically a lake right across here. You can kind of see. So nobody's going to build across from me, a little quieter in the front part right here. But again, like I say, established trees, quiet neighborhood. I mean, there's no traffic through here. It's just quiet, even though somebody's working on their house over here. Other than that, nothing really going on. Nice and peaceful. 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. $388,000, comes in a little over 1,500 square feet, built in 1976, and of course, located right here in Ormond Beach. There's nothing like a beautiful sunny day in Ormond Beach. So we're right here in the suburb of Daytona Beach. Coming up on our third home right here. Comes in about $550,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, a beautiful house right here. You can kind of see there actually is a miniature lake behind there. Also comes complete with a pool. And this is a gorgeous cul-de-sac neighborhood. Looking around me here, you can see all kinds of beautiful homes. A lot of them are brick. This one is built in 1988. Again, there's nothing better than being on the lake, having a pool out back. It comes in, like I say, $550,000. And quiet neighborhood. You don't have to live at the beach to enjoy Ormond Beach. Off of US 1. This is an Ormond Beach. This runs north and south. It can be a little bit busy right here, but I want to point out what I'm looking at right here is the Piranha Grill. Woo! Piranha Grill behind me. So if you're looking for burgers and beer or hot wings, this is the place to go right here in Ormond Beach. And to kind of highlight some of the smaller mom and pop shops, mom and pop restaurants. Bikers are welcome for sure. This might be one of those areas that it could be a little busy, but this Ormond Beach, this is kind of like the main main roadway that takes you all the way to I-95. Again, we've got the Piranha Grill. Again, great burgers, great beer, great hot wings, great appetizers, and I encourage you to stop on by if you're ever in Ormond Beach. One thing in Ormond Beach you're never gonna have a lack of is restaurants. I'm down here on Granada Boulevard. Now, Granada Boulevard actually runs from east to west. This direction behind me is going towards the beach. I want to highlight Hull's Seafood Kitchen across the street here. If you're looking for some awesome seafood, this is the place to go. Now, if you don't want to sit in the restaurant and have a great meal, well, they have a seafood market right next door. But this is kind of the main brain of some of the restaurants you're going to find here. Right behind me, there's barbecue and spare ribs right here at the Pump House. And of course, they have Scoops behind me. Neighborhood Scoops is also a good place to go. But if you're looking for a great seafood spot, great seafood restaurant, you want to check out Hull's Seafood Kitchen. Great spot. So again, this is that Ormond Beach area, Granada Boulevard, main area right here. Granada is a great place to find yourself a restaurant. It's going to be smaller. It's going to be more hometown feel. It's going to give you a great bite to eat. Now, if you're looking for a really unique dining experience, I'm down here once again. I'm on Granada again. This is Roseville, a restaurant right behind me. Beautiful white tablecloths, a little bit fancier location. Want a real nice sit-down meal. I encourage you to try out their homemade secret recipe fried chicken, just delicious. Also, one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is the lobster mac and cheese. Great spot. Like I say, it's just a great dinner date spot. Tell it's a little busy out here. This is Granada. It is towards the end of the day a little bit, so you're getting a little bit more traffic. Again, this runs east-west, but this is a great place. It's a great spot to take a date, take your family. Again, try the fried chicken, try the lobster mac and cheese. You will not be disappointed. A lot of little hidden gems in Ormond Beach that many people don't know about. For one thing, coming up right here is just an awesome green space. You see behind me, basically you consider this like a miniature lake right behind me, right here. And look at this green space. This is inside of a residential area right here. You can see there's actually houses behind me, right there along a roadway. But there's, this is just gorgeous. There's a dock over here you can fish off of. There's a kayak launch, boat launch, kayak and canoe launch right next to this park area right here. But also there are miles and miles of like walking, running, biking trails, and a lot of them have like go through the woods and have like wooden walkways. They're just gorgeous. One of those little bonus features of living in the Ormond Beach area. And even in the Daytona Beach area and altogether, just these green spaces, these little secret spots that you'll find within a neighborhood. So don't discount the fact that you'll have like your beach, your river, but also all your green space. What could be better? Schools have a very important part here in Ormond Beach. Coming up on Ormond Beach Elementary School, some of the other noteworthy schools in the area, Ormond Beach Middle School and Sea Breeze High School. And on average, you're going to have about a ratio of 17 students to 1 teacher. Graduation rates around in Ormond Beach are about 89.5% for high school graduates. It's a great school system. And you're going to find that a multitude of elementary schools and middle schools. High school is going to be a little bit farther distance for your high schooler to travel. But again, like I say, the 17-to-1 ratio, 89.5% for your graduation rates. So they do very well here in Ormond Beach.